Hello, hello. We are going to continue with our story this week, Who's That Knocking on Christmas Eve by Jan Brett. Yesterday, we started talking about the learning target. I can make inferences while I read and being a reading detective using the clues that the author gives you in the text in order to figure out kind of what's going on. We even watched the brain prop video about making inferences, and you did the dojo assignment on making inferences as well. So we're going to keep building on that today. And today we are going to focus also on making inferences, but this time on the illustrations. So I would recommend kind of going back through the read aloud from yesterday, or even getting on YouTube and typing in "Who's That Knocking on Christmas Eve" read aloud, and it'll bring up, you can pick one I did yesterday or a different one if you find one you like that better, and really kind of focus on listening to the story again, but also looking at the pictures that the illustrator has provided as well. Most of the read alouds that are on YouTube will also show the illustrations that go with it as well. There's no real easy way for me to kind of show you picture by picture otherwise. So I want to make sure that you're getting all the clues from the illustrations as well as from the text. So if you want to pause this and kind of go do a read aloud again, or if you could do that, or if you feel pretty confident that yesterday when you did the read aloud that you were really focusing in on the pictures as the narrator was reading the story out loud, and you feel like you kind of remember them, that's okay too, but you have to know enough about them to be able to move on to the next part of our lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And you're gonna get this paper. Nope, not yet. That's not what we're gonna do that, but not yet. So stop that share. And I'm taking you right back to the same thing, but I'm actually gonna go someplace different. Okay, I think this will be it now. Hopefully it comes up okay and shares correctly. Okay, so this is very similar to the poster from yesterday, except it's a little bit different. You are still going to be a good reading detective, but today I want you to pay attention to clues the illustrator gives you in the pictures. So we get so focused on making sure you're a very good reader and knowing all the words and comprehending the entire story, which we definitely want you to do. But don't forget the pictures. Even in a picture book, the illustrator gives you a lot of good clues of what's happening in that story within the illustrations. So that's kind of your focus today. Pay attention to the clues the illustrator gives you in the pictures. So if you don't think you remember the pictures from yesterday, from the read aloud, go back and read it again, okay? Because what you're going to need to do today is this assignment, which is in Dojo. And it is, hopefully this is showing correctly. If it's not, then just listen. There was a little mistake yesterday when I tried to switch my share screen. So it's okay if it doesn't happen correctly. But anyway, just listen. So who's that knocking on Christmas Eve, making inferences from the illustrations? So you will watch this reading video. Who's that knocking on Christmas Eve, making inferences from illustrations? That's the name of this one. And it's all about making sure you understand the importance of looking at the pictures as well and letting them help you figure out what's going on. And then you are going to, if you need to go back and listen to the read aloud again and look at all the pictures so that they're fresh in your mind. And then this assignment is in Dojo. I tried to kind of screen clip the pictures from the book that we needed to look at for this assignment. There is a glare whenever I did it, whenever I took the picture, and I could not make it where there wasn't a glare. So it's not the best quality picture that I've ever taken before. But what you're doing is, this is one from kind of earlier in the story. And then this is a picture from the end of the story. And you can't really see her here, but Kyrie's right here and she's like smiling and happy. And I'm going to show you that picture here on the screen right now and see if that will help. Can you see her there? See how fabulously happy she looks? So hopefully if you can't see it great on this screen, on the paper, then at least you can see it right now, okay? So here's the picture of that one that you're looking at. And then this one is back here somewhere. Okay, there's Kyrie and the boy. Okay. So what you're going to do is kind of compare those two pictures, the one from earlier in the story and the one from the end. And you're going to, how do Kyrie and the boy look different at the end of the book? And why do you think that they look different? So that's a two-part question. Make sure you're answering both parts. So you're going to make an inference about Kyrie and the boy looking different. Like, how do they look different? So obviously you're going to look at how they looked at the picture up here at the top compared to how they look at the last one. But then you're going to tell me why they look different. Okay, so two parts to that. All right, that should be pretty self-explanatory. So hopefully that all makes sense and you'll just be able to complete this assignment right on Dojo. All right, see you later.